I last left you on Trastevere Hill in Rome. It does feel like a fairy tale place. Now it's time to continue my Rome adventure. Day 2, it's 7:30am. I'm currently on my way to meet the jewellery design course at the Colosseum, and then some sort of jewellery gallery. We're going to do some drawing, so it's good that I did some last night to get myself warmed up. Drawing the Colosseum would be a struggle, but it came to me a lot more naturally than I was expecting. I had little confidence in my drawing while it was in progress, but as it started to come together with my different materials, I realised I was getting a good feel for it. I was managing to capture the details and the feeling too. In the end, I was very happy with my final output. I'm glad I did that warm-up sketch the night before. Then, in the horrendous heat, we made our way down the road to what I thought at the time was a forum, but what I later found out was actually a mini forum museum. We're at the forum! A visit to the actual forum will come later on in the series, don't worry.
Jeffrey, I draw you, eh?
No, you break your pencil.
It was full of sculptures and old parts of the forum that had been excavated and preserved separately in this little museum. Outside it had a viewpoint of the forum, and we all sat here to draw for a while, which is very relaxing. I was excited about my observational sketches of Rome, now that the Colosseum drawing had gone well, so I continued with my same techniques. I wasn't afraid of white space, and I used my thick chunky pencil, my white pencil and some fine liners. I also sketched some of the small sculptures inside the museum. I was very happy with all my final sketches. Now to the jewellery gallery. Which is full of original, unusual designs, which made me start getting excited about all the different possibilities available for what jewellery I could make. This is when I started to realise that jewellery could be literally anything I wanted it to be. And now, on to one of my favourite days of the whole trip.
Oh, you're looking very fine today. You're looking very lovely. Yes. Is that Chapel Roan? Chapel, is that you?
It is day 3 and we are at Palazzo Barberini, I think. We started off the morning with a quick drawing outside the Palazzo Barberini. Didn't love that drawing as much, but it's all practice. The garden was so beautiful and idyllic, and we got to spend some time exploring the garden and drawing some small elements of it before going into the gallery.
That's a sign of progress. That's a good thing. And Mabel's complaining her hands are dirty because she's using charcoal.
And graphite.
And graphite.
Giving you what to expect.
Same thing but only different. No.
Whenever I use an alcohol, because I press down so hard, it always disintegrates.
Does it? Oh my gosh. I've tried charcoal a couple times. I was never good at it.
It's the same reason I can't use mechanical pencils. Because I
Oh,
accidentally
break.
Yeah. Too
Snap.
aggressive.
Snap. Snap.
Yeah.
I look at you. She's abusive to her paper. She leaves lines 3 layers under.
Honestly, that has happened.
So you should be confident. You should feel confident because, you know, you're amazing artist. Sometimes we are our own worst critics, and sometimes
Yeah.
we do not give ourselves enough credit for things.
That's
And when
true.
people tell us, you know, that's awesome or whatever, you know, it's like take that seriously, that they really do appreciate. And you wash them right there.
Yeah. No, I'll get amoeba if I go in there. We've spent the morning drawing in the garden of the Barberini Gallery. Now we're heading into the Barberini Gallery to see the incredible works of art that are apparently in there.
Like we already know. Two times that I've seen you, we have so far to go, with our bodies so close.
Day 4 consisted of a lot of drawing, and this was another of my favourite days of the whole trip. We were only allowed to draw with marker pen, so I was relieved I brought my pro markers with me. I thought I'd struggle with this constraint, but then I ended up absolutely loving my pink pen drawings. We headed over to an unnamed museum. Unnamed because I don't remember what it was called or where it was, but it was near that piazza and it was just completely full of Roman sculptures. I spent a long time working on my sketches in here, using my original techniques and materials from the other day, as well as a new pink pen drawing I just got the hang of in the piazza. I ended up being quite pleased with some of my sketches and really pleased with others. And today we're at a museum and I have no idea what it's called. I went to quickly go to the bathroom and I found this incredible terrace upstairs. Today we've been drawing sculptures in the museum. I finally got the Italian art validation I've always wanted, that every artist needs at some point in their life. Barbara, the lecturer who I love, came up to me, saw my drawing of one of the sculptures. She said, "Mabel, I love this, the gesture, it is beautiful." And she said, "Bravo, bravo," twice, and then she said, "Bravissimo." But it was said with a lot more Italian passion than I just awkwardly said it. That is exactly what I wanted. I feel so happy now. I feel like I'm on a high from that validation. She didn't sit down or give me any advice. She just said that and walked off. So she's happy with my drawing. We finished at the museum. Barbara finished off the week, as it's Friday, with a pep talk. Now I am on my way to the nearest art shop because this is currently the state of my favourite pencil. It is that big, which is smaller than my hand really. It's a bit inconvenient. I've got a lot of graphite though, and my white pencil is so small that I can't even find it anymore. Anyway, it was small. So I'm now in Repubblica, the area of Rome, to find an art shop to replace those pencils. Maybe get a few more materials, because over the weekend we also have to do a few mood boards and things for the jewellery we're going to start making next week. Romans are a lot less judgmental than Londoners about filming in public. This is a great shop. No one's looking at me, no one gives a A couple of boys my age, but you know, they're always judgmental. To the art shop. I'm proud of myself that I've been out for the whole day exploring today and trying to relax a bit about work, because this is work. And I've managed to sustain myself and not get ill by having little snacks. I've successfully found snacks and successfully explored a lot so far today. I'll be at the art supplies shop soon. Materials successfully acquired. I will show you the pastels I got another time. They are revolutionary. So now I'm on my way to an art gallery nearby to go to the Dolce & Gabbana exhibition that I missed yesterday when I was off ill, which is again a story for another time. On my way to the exhibition, I stumbled across a beautiful little area quite similar to Trastevere but a lot quieter. It was full of beautiful boutique shops and cafes, as well as beautiful scenery and buildings emerging at the end of roads that made me feel like I was in a film. Everything was pink and flowery. It was very, very hot, and I eventually made it to the exhibition. I think Max should definitely wear that outfit. It's incredible. I still think about this jacket quite regularly. I do love my Sony, but it's impossible to capture on any camera the gravitas and sparkle this jacket had in real life. I think Max should wear this too, on a daily basis. There was an incredible dark room in the middle of the first room, designed to get you into the intense, overwhelming nature of the rest of the exhibition. All the walls and the whole ceiling were covered in screens, all showing endless Dolce & Gabbana catwalks, showcasing every incredible piece they'd made. The rest of the exhibition was clearly an art project in itself. Dolce & Gabbana had designed the whole exhibition themselves, and you could tell. The inside of the gallery had been transformed into an experience as elaborate as their clothes. Each room was centred around a different theme. The Sicilian room was a spectacle and included custom Smeg fridges and cafetières in the Dolce & Gabbana design. The cafetières were actually only £40 in the gift shop, so I don't really know why I didn't get one. This room was incredible, but also absolutely, completely terrifying. I can't describe the intensity of the atmospheres of each room. Each room included loud music to match the theme. This made it an incredibly emotionally overwhelming experience, even more intense and enrapturing than watching a film. They took you through love, passion, lust, devotion, art, death and uncertainty, and I came out at the end of it having felt every emotion I've ever felt in my life in the space of just 3 hours, and thinking these are artists who understand how it feels, and these are artists who understand how life feels and how art feels and how the two merge. It was a perfect way to end week 1. I think I might stay in Rome, especially if Max comes out here, but then there's a rabbit. I think it's the wrong place for that sort of thing. If he brings a rabbit, then we might as well stay here. But I would miss Primrose Hill.